Today, it's indeed a great day. When we started off, when we went round talking to our people about our style of governance, we told them that part of our vision is to eradicate poverty in Enugu State. And we knew at the time we were saying that we had a high rate of poverty in Enugu State. But as if that wasn't enough, few days into our administration, we've had to contend with a number of policies initiated by the federal government. Part of it, of course, was the removal of the petrol subsidy and also the unification of the foreign exchange rates. Obviously, what that meant was that the people we have in our poverty bracket would suddenly expand, because what happened with those policies is that our purchasing power is no longer the same. We now have a weaker purchasing power. So as a government that is pro-poor and a government that is pro-people, we became imperative for us to respond. And we know that that response would come in different streams. So we have the quick fix, the short term, the medium term, and the long term. So what we have gathered here today to do is part of the quick fix, part of the short-term strategy to address poverty and to see how we can reduce the number of our people that are in the pit of poverty, but still bearing in mind the long-term goals of eradicating poverty, making sure that we introduce strategic programs that in the long run would get our people constructively engaged so that they are no longer dependent on handouts. They are able to feed themselves, they're able to engage themselves constructively and make a living from such engagements. So what we have simply come here today to do is to present to Enugu, particularly our rural poor and urban poor. This palliative is designed to reach our downtrodden, which is why we constituted a committee, as you know, that is headed by the deputy governor, to ensure that those that are most in need of these palliatives get them, and that they don't end up into the wrong hands. And I am pleased to announce that with the structure we've put in place, that is exactly what is going to happen. Because as we live here today, these items will be distributed across all the local governments, and we would ensure that they get to the wards where they are meant to be distributed. And those people in our social register, and those ones, because we're also expanding the social register, as I said to you, we now know with some of those policies that there has been an expansion of those that we must capture in our social register. So this is just the beginning, but Because, as I said, this is a quick fix, we can no longer keep these items in the warehouse. They must quickly get to those that need them. And so we must begin to distribute them right from today. We have other programs, which some of them, as you know, require some time. Like we have also intervened in the area of transportation. And part of what we've done is to procure some buses. And those buses, obviously, you order for them and they have their lead time to arrive. And that's why we probably haven't seen them on our roads. But our plan is to also subsidize transportation so that our people can move from one point to the other seamlessly. So ours is to ensure that we mitigate and cushion the effect these policies of federal government, the impact they are having on our people. Ours is to do everything as a government that is pro-people and pro-poor to ensure that the impact and the effect are reduced. So on this note, it is my honor and privilege to officially flag off the distribution of the Enugu State palliatives. And we would hope that these palliatives benefit humanity and the glory would be to God. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We shall now do a brief ceremony, a demonstration. The essence is for these people to take it. They are not really the downtrodden, but they will take it to the wards.